Morning, everyone. We are back at our little food plot where we done the watering hole. Put the tree stand up. It's up there. Still can't see it. Perfect. But we're having one issue. These deer are upset. And what we're having the problem is keeping this water hole full. You see the tracks beat out. So this watering hole is probably 400. I think measuring it with Onyx, it was like 480 yards. I mean 480 feet. So we did something because we're having an issue. I keep having to drive back here and fill this up because it is so dry in Florida right now. We have had one rain in probably 4 months. And when it rained good. It filled this hole probably about 1.5 feet up. In 2 days, it's dry. And so that's the problem I have. I've been driving back here every other day with the lawnmower or the four-wheeler, filling this thing up with water. In 2 days, it's gone. It doesn't have a hole in it. It's just so dry in Florida. The air's dry. Everything's dry. It's killing me. So I do not like coming in here to my food plot, scaring my deer over and over and over and over again. So we're putting a stop to that today. I'm going to show you why you need to do this. No matter what, you need to have water. This is a place that I've always planted food plots. I've always put out feed, and the deer come, but not consistently. They just randomly show up. They might show up 2 or 3 days, and then you don't see them for 3 or 4 days. And right now, as dry as it is, I figured, this is the year I put a water hole in. Game changer. Game changer. So here's what I've done, guys. Here's the shed. Got my water hookup right here. I have got all this water hose. I got to unravel this one. But I've got all this water hose, and we're going to run it all the way back there to the woods. So it's 500 foot of water hose that I have. And yes, I started to go buy all this, and I got thinking, I got a lot of water hose laying around. So then I also messaged all my friends. But the good thing about this is we don't have any pressure. At the other end, it's going to be wide open. I got some tape here in my pocket. If we do find a hole, we're going to wrap it up, and it'll flow all the way back there. And so I can get up every day, turn this water hose on for about 5-10 minutes, top that off back there, and them deer have water every day, and I don't have to spook them. It's perfect. It's gonna work great. So anyway, we're gonna start hooking it up. Okay guys, so our water hose starts right there, coming into, and you see I put it under these logs right here, so a deer and something wouldn't move it. And then it runs all the way back. I moved it over to the side of the food plot, that way it wouldn't be sticking out like a sore thumb. Deer have to walk over it. All right, we're all the way back to the barn. That's 500 foot of water hose. I'm gonna turn this sucker wide open to get that sucker full and look for leaks. we have any, we're gonna wrap them up and fill that sucker up where the deer can drink. So we do got a pretty good, that's a real nice size hole. I'll wrap that up. Guys, I'll tell you what, onX is very, very close. So I measured it on onX and it said like 486 feet. I literally have maybe like 5 extra foot, maybe. But it's got some twists and turns, you know. So we got the water pouring in here now and it's filling up. So we're gonna fill the entire thing up and watch the deer come drink. I mean, it's that simple. I'm telling you, they love this. So let me tell you why you need to do this. You've seen by the thumbnail how good it could be, you know, potentially. That was not clickbait. I put this water hole in here and I went from having deer randomly show up to deer just staying here. Like, I got a couple of mature bucks I plan on taking. They're here almost every morning, every evening. This is where they come, and they come to this first. That's why it's been that important. They come drink, and then they go eat. And yeah, my stand is a little far. It's between those 2 trees over there. So that's like 35 yards. I can make that shot. But I got my corn about 15, so I'll be able to see them come out, drink. I'll know they're here. They won't be paying attention to me. And when they get done drinking, I'll be ready for when they go to that corn pile to make a shot. I mean, seems perfect. Just seems absolutely perfect. So if you don't have a water hole, put one in. Whatever you gotta do to make it happen, put one in. And if it was a rainier time, you know, if we hadn't been months without rain, yeah, there would be water in these swamps. Literally, this right here is a creek that runs here. And there's a swamp right there where the deer come from. But the difference is this is clean water. Makes a huge difference. They like this better than they like that over there. And it's cold. Anyway, we're gonna fill it up. Be right back with you. All right, guys. Look how clear this is. Like, you can see through this water. They love that. So we got it almost full. We're almost at the hose. These deer are gonna freak out. They're gonna love that right there. I'll show y'all some pictures and stuff for what the deer coming to it. But I'm telling you, game changer. All day long, game changer. Every deer around here is coming to this, and they stay in here, and they come every morning and every evening, honestly. Bigger issue is, how you gonna get in here and bow hunt? You know, I could put a stand way back off to rifle hunt, but to bow hunt, you gotta be up here close. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. I've heard of people like doing coyote calls nearby and stuff, bump the deer out, but they don't know it's a human. So they're just hearing something, and then you go and get in your stand. We might try that, but yeah. We got the deer here. That's the first thing you have to do. After that, you have to work out the rest of the kinks. But anyway, I'm telling y'all, put a water hole in. It will change everything, and to hold your deer there, especially your mature bucks, you'll have them there, right there. Because there ain't hardly anybody doing this. Yeah, it was some work digging the hole. I actually put concrete in the ground. You don't have to do that. It just depends how stable you want it. But because that ground right there is on a hill, and it's not a bottom, so it don't hold water right there ever. So I had to do some extra stuff. But anyway, I put some concrete in the ground, put a thick layer of plastic on it that you get from Lowe's, you know, to do like your garden stuff with, and it holds it as long as the air's not super dry like it's been here lately. But anyway, thank y'all for coming along. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends. And see y'all on the next one.